Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Enzyme inhibition. Any substance that can diminish the velocity of an enzyme catalyzed reaction is called inhibitor, and the process is called enzyme inhibition. In general, irreversible inhibitors bind to the enzyme through covalent bonds. Reversible inhibitors typically bind to enzymes through non-covalent bonds. Thus, dilution of the enzyme inhibitor complex results in dissociation of the reversibly bound inhibitors and the recovery of the enzyme activity. Here in this topic, we're going to discuss some common types of enzyme inhibition. These includes competitive inhibition, non-competitive inhibition, or uncompetitive inhibition. Competitive inhibition. Competitive inhibition is a type of inhibition that occurs when the inhibitors bind reversibly to the same site where the substrate would normally occupy. Here the structure of substrate resembles with the structure of inhibitors and therefore they compete with the substrate for that site. Now let's check the effect of Vmax and Km on competitive inhibitors. Look at the graph against the concentration of substrate and rate of reaction. Effect of competitive inhibition is reversed by increased concentration of substrate. At sufficiently high concentration of substrate, so the rate of reaction reaches the Vmax that absorbed in the action in the absence of inhibitors. It means the Vmax remains constant. And the effect of Km are competitive inhibitors that causes increase the Km for a given substrate. This means that the presence of competitive inhibitors, more substrate is needed to achieve half Vmax. Now the effect of competitive inhibitors on a Lineweaver-Burk plot. Look at the figure. Competitive inhibitors shows a characteristic Lineweaver-Burk plot in which the plots of inhibited and uninhibited reactions intersect on the y-axis at half Vmax. That represent the Vmax remains unchanged. It shows the different x-axis intercepts, indicating that the apparent Km is increased in the presence of competitive inhibitors because minus 1 by Km moves closer to 0 from the negative value. Here it means look at the graph on x-axis. More the line intersects towards a negative line shows a lesser in Km. More the line, this red line shows that the line which intersects on x-axis towards closest to 0, so that means a increase in Km shows the effect of competitive inhibitors. Statin drugs as an example of competitive inhibitors. Statin drugs, anti-hyperlipidemic agents, competitively inhibit the first steps in cholesterol biosynthesis. Reaction is catalyzed by hydroxymethyl glutyl CoA reductase (HMG CoA reductase). Statin drugs such as atorvastatins, pravastatins, mavastatins are structurally analog to the natural substrate of this enzyme HMG-CoA reductase and competes effectively to inhibit HMG-CoA reductase. By doing so, they inhibit de novo synthesis of cholesterol, thereby lowering the plasma cholesterol level. Now, uncompetitive, non-competitive inhibition and uncompetitive inhibition. In case of non-competitive inhibitors, here the inhibitor has a no resemblance with the structure of substrate, hence no mutual competition exists. The site of attachment of inhibitors and substrates are different. Here the bindings of inhibitors at a site other than the active sites. Thus the inhibitors may combine with both free enzyme or either with enzyme substrate complex. Let's see the effect of non-competitive inhibitors on Vmax. As we know that non-competitive inhibitors cannot be overcome by increase the concentration of substrate. Thus, the non-competitive inhibitors decrease the apparent Vmax of the reaction. That is, the Vmax becomes decreased in case of non-competitive inhibitors. Now, the effect on Km. Non-competitive inhibitors do not interfere with the binding of substrate to enzyme. Thus, the enzyme shows the same Km in the presence or absence of non-competitive inhibitors. Uncompetitive inhibitors. In case of uncompetitive inhibitors, the inhibitors binds only with enzyme substrate complex to form enzyme substrate inhibitors complex. Here the inhibitors bind at the site other than the active site, thus keep lowers both the enzyme catalytic activity and binding affinity of enzymes for substrate. Look at this figure shows the effect of Lineweaver-Brook plot on non-Brook plot. It should be noted that in the presence of non-competitive inhibitors, apparent Vmax going to be decreased in the presence of non-competitive inhibitors, whereas the Km remains unchanged. Here are some examples of non-competitive inhibitors. Some inhibitors act by forming covalent bonds with a specific group of enzymes. For example, in lead poisonings, they interfere the enzymatic activity during the biosynthesis of porphyrins and heme. Lead forms a covalent bonds with the sulfidyl group side chains of the cysteine in proteins. Binding of these heavy metals shows a non-competitive inhibitors. Lead interferes a delta aminolinate dehydratase enzyme which converts delta aminolinate into porphyrobilinogen. Lead also block the enzyme ferrochelatase. Ferrochelatase is an enzyme that catalyzes the insertion of iron into protoporphyrin, a precursor of heme, and results it stop the heme biosynthesis. Other examples include certain insecticides that act as a non-competitive inhibitors whose neurotoxic effect as a result of their covalent binding at the catalytic site of the enzyme acetyl acetylcholine esterase. Acetylcholine esterase, an enzyme that cleaves the neurotransmitters acetylcholine. Enzyme inhibitors as drugs. Look at this figure. Drugs may act as inhibiting extracellular reactions. Normally, kidneys secrete an enzyme, proteases, in response to a low concentration of sodium. Renin, brought in blood circulation, moved towards the liver where it produces alpha globulin angiotensinogen. Angiotensinogen catalyzes the conversion of into angiotensin into angiotensinogen to angiotensin 1 octapeptide. This angiotensin 1, a decapeptide, angiotensin 1, a decapeptide, by the action of enzymes which produced by lungs, angiotensin converting enzyme converts a decapeptide angiotensin 1 to produce an octapeptide angiotensin 2. The action of angiotensin 2, they act as a vasoconstrictor, causes the construction of vascular smooth muscle that raise the blood pressure. It also stimulates the aldosterone released from the adrenal gland. Aldosterone in turn causes a sodium retention and increase in plasma volume and elevated blood pressure. Drugs which act as inhibitors like capotens, capotrils, enalaprils, and lisinoprils, these drugs they act as non-competitive inhibitors. They block the activity of angiotensin converting enzyme and unable to convert angiotensin 1 decapeptide into angiotensin 2 octapeptide, causes a vasodilation and resultant reduction in blood pressure. Examples of non-competitive irreversible inhibitors. Number 1. Iodoacetate. Iodoacetate, this compound irreversibly inhibits the enzyme glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase. This enzyme belongs to a glycolytic pathway, converts glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate into 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate after regenerating NADH plus H. Iodoacetate combines with sulfidyl group at the active site of this enzyme, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase, and causes inactivation of enzymes. Heavy metal ions. Heavy metal ions like silver, lead, mercury, and arsenic. Heavy metal poisons also act as irreversible non-competitive inhibitors. Fluoride. Fluoride inhibits the enzyme enolase. Enolase belongs to a glycolytic pathway by removing manganese and magnesium and stop glycolysis. Enolase catalyzes 2-phosphoglycerate into phosphoenol pyruvate after removing water. Enolase inhibited by fluoride. Disulfiram. Disulfiram used in the treatment of alcoholism. The drug irreversibly inhibits the enzyme aldehyde dehydrogenase that preventing further oxidation of acetaldehyde which accumulates and produces a sickening effect leading to aversion to alcohol. Diisopropyl fluorophosphate. Diisopropyl fluorophosphate inhibits the enzyme with serine in the active sites. For example, it inhibits acetylcholine esterases that catalyze acetylcholine into acetaldehyde and choline. Drugs used as a competitive inhibitors. Number 1. Allopurinol. Allopurinol are drugs used for the treatment of gout. Uric acid is formed in the body by the oxidation of hypoxanthine by the enzyme xanthine oxidase. Allopurinol structurally resembles hypoxanthine and thus competitively inhibit the enzyme xanthine oxidase and keep reducing the uric acid formation. Number 2. Sulfonamides. Sulfonamides commonly used as antibacterial agent. Para-aminobenzoic acid converted into a folic acid by the enzyme dihydroperoate synthetase. Folic acid is needed for bacterial growth and survival. Sulfonamide drugs are structurally similar to para-aminobenzoic acid and competitively inhibit the enzyme action dihydroperoate synthetase. Thus, the folic acid is not synthesized and that interferes the growth of bacteria and bacteria not suffered and they died. Methotrexate. Methotrexate used for cancer therapy. Chemically it is called a 4-amino N10 methyl folic acid. This drug structurally resembles a folic acid, hence competitively inhibit the folate reductase enzyme and results prevent the formation of tetrahydrofolate from dihydrofolate, hence the DNA synthesis suffers. Physostigmine. Physostigmine, they block the enzyme competitively acetylcholine esterases. This enzyme keep hydrolyzing acetylcholine into acetate and choline and results drugs competitively inhibit acetylcholine esterases and prevent destruction of choline of acetylcholine. Thus, continuous presence of acetylcholine in postsynaptic region prolongs the neural impulse, causes the effect on parasystematic function. Dicumarol. Dicumarol, this drug used as an anticoagulant, structurally resembles to vitamin K and can act as an anticoagulant by competitively inhibit vitamin K. Succinyl number 6. Succinylcholine. Succinylcholine used as a muscle relaxant. Succinylcholine is structurally similar to acetylcholine. It competitively fixed on a postsynaptic receptors as it's not hydrolyzed easily by acetylcholine esterases and keep producing a continuous repolarization and with consequent muscle relaxant. Drugs as a non-competitive inhibitors or a suicide inhibition, a special type of irreversible inhibitions, irreversible non-competitive inhibition. In this type of inhibition, substrate analog is converted to a more effective inhibitor with the help of enzyme to be inhibited. So formed a new inhibitors bind irreversibly with the enzymes and becomes a more stronger inhibitors. For example, allopurinol that used in the treatment of gout inhibits the enzyme xanthine oxidase, thus decrease the uric acid formation. But allopurinol gets oxidized by the enzyme xanthine oxidase itself. It forms alloxanthine. Alloxanthine are more potent, effective, and stronger inhibitors. Aspirin. Aspirin, this drug used for relieving pain, act as anti-inflammatory action of aspirin is also based on suicide inhibition. Aspirin acetylates a serine residues in the active centers of cyclooxygenase COX. thus inhibits the prostaglandin synthesis and inflammation. 5-fluorouracil. 5-fluorouracil used in cancer therapy. 5-fluorouracil is converted into a more effective inhibitors fluorodeoxyuridylate. Fluorodeoxyuridylate by the enzyme of salvage pathway so formed inhibits the enzyme thymidylate synthase. Thymidylate synthase catalyzes deoxyuracil monophosphate into deoxythymine monophosphate during the synthesis of DNA. This effective inhibitor fluorodeoxyuridylate inhibits thymidylate synthetase and unable to convert deoxyuracil monophosphate into deoxythymine monophosphate by inhibiting the enzyme thymidylate synthase and keeps block the synthesis of DNA. Results the DNA synthesis blocked. Lippincott page number 62, Chatterjee page number 127 to 130. Assignment. What do you understand by competitive and non-competitive inhibition? What is the effect of competitive inhibition on Km and Vmax? Oxypurinol, a metabolite of drug allopurinol given in the treatment of gout, is a non-competitive inhibitor of xanthine oxidase. Elaborate what is the effect of non-competitive inhibition on enzyme catalyzed reaction.